Hi! Today we're going to compare two of the biggest virtual data room providers, Datasite and Intralinks. I'll show you what each one does, how the pricing works, and when you would pick one over the other. And at the end, I will show you another alternative that might work better for most teams. Alright, so let's start with the big picture. Datasite is basically designed for M&A and due diligence. It's used by investment banks and deal teams that need AI features and really tight process control. Intralinks, on the other hand, is all about enterprise security and compliance. Big corporations and funds use it for M&A, fundraising, and board reporting, where security is absolutely critical. So in short, Datasite focuses on AI-powered workflows and Intralinks focuses on security and compliance. Now let's look at the actual features side by side. So for core focus, Datasite is built for M&A, financing, and restructuring. Intralinks does M&A due diligence, fundraising, and high-stakes collaborations. Pricing-wise, both use custom quotes. Datasite usually does page-based pricing, while Intralinks does either per page or per deal pricing. For AI features, Datasite has advanced AI categorization and redaction. It automatically sorts documents and helps redact sensitive information. Intralinks also has AI-powered redaction and document classification to speed things up while staying compliant. So for the security features, both are enterprise-graded and ISO certified. But Intralinks has this feature called OnShare, which lets you revoke access to files even after they're downloaded. And that's actually pretty powerful if you need that kind of control. So for the analytics, Datasite gives you real-time activity monitoring and a robust Q&A workflow, while Intralinks has detailed engagement tracking and integrated Q&A as well. Both support mobile access and neither offer self-hosting, so you're always on the cloud. Let me zoom in on Datasite for a second. It's really built for complex M&A deals. The AI-powered categorization can save you tons of time setting up a data room. The real-time monitoring shows you which teams are actually engaging with your documents. And the Q&A module is designed for high-pressure deals where you need to route questions, assign priorities, or keep everything organized. So if you're in investment banking or advisory and running structured M&A processes constantly, Datasite makes sense. And now Intralinks. Intralinks is all about security and control for large enterprises. That OnShare feature I mentioned before, you can expire or revoke documents even after download, and they have a very granular information rights management, like controlling who can view, print, or forward specific files. This is designed for organizations under strict regulatory scrutiny. So big corporates, PE funds, cross-border deals where you absolutely cannot afford a data leak. If bulletproof security and auditability are your top priorities, Intralinks is a strong option. Okay, let's talk about pricing. This is where it gets a bit tricky. Neither Datasite or Intralinks post full price lists. Everything's custom quotes. For Datasite, it's primarily page-based. We're seeing reports of around 40 to 65 cents per page, plus additional fees for certain file types and storage. Enterprise deals can go way higher depending on data volume. And for Intralinks, VDRs often start around $500 per month as a base. Quotes usually include a core license, a page count allowance, like 10,000 pages to start, plus extra storage, user packs, and services like migration or training. Because both scale with page counts and deal length, your final bill can move a lot during the process. So you really need to get a written quote, understand average rates, and model different scenarios before you commit. So which one should you choose then? You should pick Datasite if you're running complex M&A projects, you rely heavily on AI-driven indexing, and you want a robust Q&A engine for investment banking workflows. And if you're a large enterprise with strict compliance needs and you need that OnShare feature and deep permissions control, then you should go with Intralinks. And this option is also better if your team is already familiar with legacy VDRs. But if you're focused more on speed, transparency, and modern analytics, especially for fundraising or mid-market deals, you might want to look beyond both of these. And that's where Papermark comes in. Papermark starts at €99 with unlimited data rooms. You get clear, transparent subscription pricing and no per-page surprises. You get page-level analytics, so you can see exactly where investors are spending time or dropping off. And it's got a modern, intuitive interface that's way easier for founders, operators, and lean deal teams to use. If your deals don't need every single legacy enterprise feature, Papermark delivers the core VDR experience. Secure rooms, strong permissions, Q&A, and tracking without complex pricing. Okay, so that's it for the comparison. If you would like to try Papermark for yourself, the link is in the description.